Happy birthday. Born on the 4th of December. That's a very inventive horoscope to have. You are a genius of some kind, but you are very different from other people. You will tend to be a loner in many, many ways. You will tend to operate on your own, and you'll be often known as a lonely person. You need to correct this by reaching out for help from people or support from people or being friendly to people as well. You have fabulous planets that are going to make you do things on a very, very big scale. And you've got planets that give you that magnetism of the sun. And you will be a very strong spirited person with determination as well. And you will be creative and imagination, but most of all, you will be inventive. But your inventiveness, although makes sense to you, may not make sense to other people. Why? Because you'll always be too ahead of your time. So whatever you plan to do, the word research must always be there. Just simply even ask people around you, what do they think of your ideas? If most of them think that not people are not ready for it, don't go and do it. So you need to research everything that you do, and that's what's missing because you're an extremely impulsive person. Yes, your plans can be extremely huge, and you want to go across the seas to many countries. The internet is a perfectly wonderful place for you to be. You can be traveling the globe on the internet, and you'll be able to use the internet and information technology because in programming, in designing, in anything to do on the internet, you are the person who's going to excel, and you're going to be that person who knows the future and all about robotics and things like that. You will understand very, very well. But try not to be too argumentative, try not to be too rebellious, and try not to just waste money which goes through your fingers. Always save for a rainy day, tell yourself. Well, I like your horoscope because people like you make the world very, very different. Now, I'm going to give you some sample of ages because what I don't know is your ages. But before that, the calendar year 2020 is going to be a little bit difficult for you. It's a slippery slope, meaning that if you're not sure what you want to do, many things can go wrong very, very fast. And so from today, the 4th of December until 31st of December 2019, you'll be fine because the calendar year 2019 is giving you a good foundation. But your foundation becomes difficult when you enter 2020, especially in the first 3 months. Ups and downs will come very, very quickly, putting you off on your guard. Jobs, business, romance, marriage, any area of your life can have turbulation. So be careful. Now, it's important to know what ages you're going to be from today, the 4th of December 2019. So I'm going to give you some sample of ages. Firstly, I'm going to give you your good ages. And if you happen to be the ages of 16 or 25 or 34 or 43 or 52 or 61 or 70 or even 79, you will have plenty of good energy. And even though this 2020 may be difficult for you, you'll be able to cope with it wonderfully well. You will have the ability to see beyond the horizon and to get help in what you want. Now, I'm going to give you another set of examples, which are also very good ages. And if you happen to be the ages of 21 or 30 or 39 or 48 or 57 or 66 or 75 or even 84, you're going to be also a very lucky person for the remainder of 2019 and also for 2020. Although the 2020 planets won't support you, your ages will be strong enough to push through. But remember that you need to be cautious in 2020 as well. I'm going to give you some sample of ages, which I'm worried that if you're of these ages, be very careful. And if you are the ages of 22 or 31 or 40 or 49 or 58 or 67 or 76, you have to be very cautious because not only the ages are going to be a problem for you, bringing unexpected issues and problems in every area of your life, but also the calendar years of 2020 will add in, and so you will be under stress, under anxiety a lot in 2020 where things can go wrong, misinformation, miscalculation, everything like that. I'm going to give you another sample of ages which are also going to be negative for you. And if you happen to be the ages of 15 or 24 or 33 or 42 or 51 or 60 or 69 or 78, then you have to be very careful as well. Emotional planets are all falling apart, and difficulties in finance also will be seen. And especially when you enter 2020 and you are of these negative ages which I've just mentioned, you have to be extra careful, definitely. Well, you have a horoscope which is very special because you have a brain that understands what the future needs. And it's all about the computer, all about the internet, all about information technology, which you will understand, be able to know exactly what health problems you may have. So you may have some difficulties. So I want to mention to you about health areas because doctors won't be easy finding out what's wrong with you. And you have to tell yourself that illnesses will come unexpectedly and suddenly. So you need to have a 90-minute session with me. And this 90 minutes, which will cost you USD $50, will cover all areas of your life, your job, your business, your finance, your love life, and your marriage, your family, and of course, your health areas. And in these 90 minutes, I will use your date of birth, your time of birth, looking at your palms. And I'll give you energies from the universe, your lucky days, your lucky colors, your lucky gemstones, your lucky directions, a lot of energies from the universe. And I'll show you how to reach that spectacular supernatural energy that you have within you, which I have, which everybody has. I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers, all that in 90 minutes, based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. So I'm going to give you my email and I'll show it to you. And so this is my email. Send me an email if you want to make the 90-minute session, which will cost you USD $50. Or if you want to ask me questions, send me that email and I'll reply to you. Well, you have a very special horoscope, I keep saying, and you need the guidance to know how your future will be. And I'll do that for your next 8 or 9 years in this 90-minute session. Until then, happy birthday again. Thank you and goodbye.